Hello, guys. I'm busy letting everyone in. Just settle in and we will get started soon. Make sure you're muted for a moment or two so we can get everybody into our Zoom. And we have, let's see, we have a Nearpod lesson we're going to do today. So made it especially for you. So you can actually get started on logging into Nearpod. So how you do it is you can, oops, let me let someone in. You can go to another window and go to join.nearpod.com and enter in that code. Or you can get a second device, all right? And you can do it that way. If you have Nearpod on your app, like an app on your phone or something, just log right in. All right, so here we go. Once you are in Nearpod, and I can tell who's in Nearpod, I have 9 friends in Nearpod. I have Blake and Brooklyn and Christopher and Johnny and Jaden and Larissa and London. Hi, London. And I have Manasvi, Walter, and Yeleni. Great.
Excuse me?
Yes.
What's the code?
Okay, I'll show it to you. G, it's up at the top left of my screen. So look way up in the corner. G8QU5.
Okay.
Thank you, pup. All right, if you need anything, go ahead and type in the chat or text me if you need anything. We're gonna get started. All right, I see 11 friends in now. I'm so excited. If you are unable to do the activities, that is totally okay. You can follow along. You can write on a whiteboard, piece of paper, and hold it up. That's fine, okay? So let's get started. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about for our live lessons, this is something that all of my students forever and ever will know. Okay, this is my Zoom expectations, all right? So we made up this little word here so that you would remember how we expect our friends to be on a Zoom call, okay? So I have the word promise written across your screen. And that word promise actually stands for all of the expectations. So P stands for please participate. That means don't just sit there and eat an ice cream cone. I want you to work along with us. R stands for respect. You know respect. That means treat each other kindly, the way you would want to be treated. Don't talk over people. Be kind. Say nice things. O means be on time. So a big thank you to everybody for being on time. Thank you so much. M stands for stay muted, please. Don't just shout out. There are ways that we can communicate, and don't worry, because I will have times that everyone will have a chance to talk. I means include your full name in the chat. Don't have to do that unless I don't know who it is. All right. So let me see. Hold on. Trying to get everybody in. S means stay seated. That means don't jump around like a jumping bean unless I tell you to. And yes, there will be times when you are able to get up and move. And E, my favorite one, eyes on me. Yes, if you look away from the screen, you're gonna miss stuff, so don't do that. All right, everybody, make your pinky promise. Stick your little finger pinky up. Whoops, don't unmute yet. Show me your pinky promise. I hear people who are unmuted. Let me mute them up. Please make sure you are muted until I tell you otherwise. All right, pinky promise, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for promising to have excellent Zoom expectations. All right, let's move on to the fun part of our lesson today.
Teacher, I have a question.
Christopher, can you type it in the chat for me?
I was raising my hand. So when we finish a class, when we say goodbye, I can talk to you.
Christopher, let me get through the lesson and then we'll talk, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, thank you for staying muted. Today, our learning target. Today, I will model problems. Model, not like this, but model means to draw or show, using drawings or objects so I can represent or solve an addition or a subtraction problem. You know you have it when you can use models to solve an addition or subtraction problem. What are our next steps? You know what you need to do after this? You need to be able to choose the most efficient strategy or model to help you solve a problem accurately. All right, so you're going to hear those words a lot. You're going to hear me say efficient and strategy many, many times. So get used to it. You're going to know what it means. Let's go on to what the strategy is. There are many ways to solve a problem. Think about it this way. Let's say that your dad is stuck in traffic on the way home. He's going to think of a strategy to get home faster. So maybe he'll go a different route. Maybe he'll get out and run home. He's going to think of a different way to get home. So sometimes when we have a math problem, we have to think of a way, a different way, a new way, the best way to solve a problem. And that's called a strategy. There's a lot of different ways to solve a math problem, guys. You know that, okay? So we are going to go over all of them. And you will be able to tell me what strategy works best, okay? So what are some ways we could solve a problem? Let's brainstorm for a minute. Remember when I said you can unmute and start calling out? Now's the time. You're going to unmute and tell me all the different ways you can think to solve 5 plus 5. Go.
I know.
Go ahead, yell it.
5 plus 5 equals
How would you do it?
10.
Yes, how would you do it? Block.
5 plus 5 equals 10.
How would you do it?
5 plus 5 equals 10 because I know she's asking how did you make it? 5 plus 5 equals 10. 5 plus 5 equals 10. 5 plus 2 equals 4.
Okay, and mute in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mute. Oh, you guys are good. Oh, I love this class. Yes, but how is the question? I heard a lot of answers. I did. 5 plus 5 is 10. Yes, I know that. I know that. But how'd you do it? Did you? Don't mute. Don't unmute. Don't unmute. How did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it on your fingers? Did you have blocks? Did you write it down? Oh, Francis, can you please mute? Thank you. I want to make sure everyone's muted. Check your microphone. We got to get used to that, guys. Unless it's time to talk, please stay muted. Francis, can you mute? I'll mute it for you, but please stay muted. Okay, here we go. So yes, the question is not so much what's the answer, it's how did you do it? So I want you to think about that for the rest of the school year. Don't just give me answers, tell me how. Chance, can you please mute? Thank you. Okay, now we're getting into what those strategies really look like. Oh, I see some hands. All right, great job, guys. Now, this is a quick video. I'm going to play the video, and we're only going to watch a part of it, okay? And this is going to talk about how we can use a tens chart.
See? Look.
We have 3 plus blank is equal to 10. So pause the video and try to figure out what the blank is. What do I have to add to 3 to get to 10?
Okay, can you hear me okay? Thumbs up if you can hear me. Yeah, great. So you could actually type in your response. It was 3 plus something, but what I wanted you to notice was they used a special strategy, a tool. That's right. Think of you as having a toolbox in math, and you could open it up and find the right tool to use. Well, this tool they're using is called a tens frame. And there's enough spots to have 10 dots, 10 counters in it. Well, it shows that there are 3 already filled in. How many more would we need to fill in to fill in that whole 10 frame? Hold up your fingers if you can't type it in. How many? Oh, yes, Lenny, you got it. That's right. So if you notice, you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more spots. So that means that 3 plus 7 more equals 10. Excellent, guys. So we have to go back. We are using this tens frame to help us solve a problem. That's called a strategy.
So you've had a go at it. Now let's see if we can do this together. So over here, I have 3 of these, I guess you could say these purple pinkish circles. And I have 10 boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So one way to think about it is, how many more circles do I need to add to fill up all of the boxes? Well, let's just count that together.
All right, and it was 7, wasn't it? So if we had 7 more, then our 10 frame is filled. I used to slap the 10, tap the 10 when it was full. If it wasn't full, I couldn't tap it. But when it was all full, I would say, oh, I've got a 10, and tap it. And that would tell me, oh, there come the answers. That's right. If you said the first step to make a 10 is to fill in all the boxes, fill in the boxes of the number you know, subtract the numbers in the problem, or I'm not sure. Interesting. I see what you guys are doing. Should you fill in all the boxes, or should you just fill in the boxes of the number you know? Or should you subtract? I see different answers. Okay, so the correct answer is fill in the boxes of the number that you know. Don't just fill in anything. If you know you need to get to 10, fill in all the ones that will get you to 10. If it didn't say 10, then don't do all of them. But this time it said, how many more do we need to get to 10? So that's the number I know. I need to get to 10. Okay, I got this. Great job, guys.
I need to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to fill up all 10 boxes. So 3 plus what is equal to 10? Well, 3 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is equal to 10.
Yay!
Let's do one more of these.
No, let's not do one more. We are good to go. Let's move on to the good part. So let's look at the, oops, hold on, I went too far. So for our math lesson, this is actually part of your lessons in VSA. All right, this is lesson 1.07. And so what this is talking about is looking at word problems and understanding what strategy, remember that word, will help us solve the word problem. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to read the word problem, all right? And the word problem says the second graders are having a bake sale. Susie brought 5 sprinkle cookies and added them to the jar. Peter brought 4 oatmeal cookies. Ooh, I love oatmeal. And added them to the jar. Well, how many cookies are in the jar? What do we need to do? Do you guys see cookies on your screen? Do you see any cookies? Okay. We need to put them in the jar. So let's see. You'll notice that you have little cookies to move into the jar. Now, what I would do is say, remember back at our learning target, it said to use models to show our problem. Well, that's what we're doing. We are modeling our problem by showing it. And one way to do that is to put the cookies in the jar. Then we can really see the problem. So let's see. First, it said to put 5 sprinkle cookies. So everybody put 5 sprinkle cookies in the jar. Make sure it's 5. Don't put any more. Don't put any less. We want to match the problem to model it accurately. And then it says Oh, look at all these cookies popping up on my screen. You guys are good. Then it says to add 4 oatmeal cookies. Love oatmeal cookies. So how many cookies will I have in the jar? If I have 5 sprinkle cookies and 4 oatmeal cookies, am I adding? Am I subtracting? Am I modeling?
Yes.
Who wants to raise their hand and tell me what's the best way to model this problem? Siddharth, unmute and tell me.
5 plus 4 equals 9.
Woo! Love it.
Yes.
Nice job, Siddharth. I appreciate you. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me look. Who else wants to do it? Ved, how'd you do it? That's a better question. Don't tell me the answer. Tell me how you did it.
Actually, I don't know how
Oh,
to
wait a minute. I have too many people unmuted. I only need to hear from Ved. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ved.
I used my brain.
Wow, what's inside your brain to show me the equation? What is your brain telling you?
5 plus 4 equals to 9.
Thank you so much. That's amazing. You just knew that. You're awesome, Ved. Okay, Johnny, how did you do it? What is your strategy?
I put the cookies in the jar and then I counted them up.
Guess what you just did? You made a model. That's right. Not this kind of model, but a model to show the equation, right? That is a drawing or some representation to show that how you can do it. Awesome job. I love your model. Love those cookies. Anybody else? One more. Christopher, don't tell me the answer. Tell me how you did it.
So I put the cookies in the jar and then I all counted.
That's amazing. I love it. You modeled the equation using objects. The cookies were the objects.
Teacher,
And then you wrote in the equation. And let's
Teacher,
all, yes, wait.
I have to tell you something.
Oh, if it's not about this problem, you has to wait till the end. You know that, right? Okay. I'm going to move on. I love you though. Now, here we go. Great job, guys. We're going to move on to the next section because there's more fun on the way. So you notice a little kid sitting there thinking, I don't know what to do. Have you ever felt like that? Do you know whether or not the question is asking you to add or to subtract? So sometimes when we see a word problem, we're not sure what to do. So we have to read the problem very carefully, maybe a couple of times. Yeah, you might have to raise your hand, read it a couple of times to understand whether it's asking you to add or subtract. In the last case, it was asking us to add the cookies together, right? It said 5 sprinkle cookies and is the gimmies. And I want this, and I want that, and I want this, and I want that. That means more, doesn't it? So when we want more, we add. Yeah, but sometimes we're going to be taking away. I'm not sure what this one's going to be asking. Let's read it. And now we're really going to put you to the test. Not only are we going to read it, we're going to draw a picture of the problem. And then we're going to put the little dots in the 10 frame. And then we're going to write an equation. And I'm going to see who the fastest is. So let me read it really quickly. Lily has 4 granola bars. 4. Okay, 4. Her friend has 6 cheese sticks. How many snacks do they have all together? Okay, I'm gonna have to draw small. But in the first box, it says draw a picture to represent 4 granola bars and what's the and? Give me. And 6 cheese sticks. I'm going to be looking to see who's drawn cheese sticks and granola bars in that tiny little box. Gimme. And means more. All right. When you are done drawing the picture in the first square box, on the other 10 frame, go ahead and you can use 2 colors if you want, but you have to draw the model of the 4 granola bars and the 6 cheese sticks into the 10 frame. Can you put one in each box? Huh. How would we do that? I'm watching. Can't wait to see your work. How would we use a 10 frame? Oh yeah, we can fill it in. We could use dots, couldn't we? 4 granola bars and 6 cheese sticks. How many snacks do they have total? Miss Cruz is silly in the morning. Right, Manazvi? Yeah. Well, gotta have fun when you're doing math. All right, and then at the very bottom, you are going to write an equation. That's right. Giddy up. Write your equation in the bottom. So you are going to represent the problem by writing in an equation. And you know what's cool about this equation? They already have the symbols. Look at that, it's a plus. Hey, they read Chance's mind. Yes, they did, because Chance knew it was an addition problem, and they must have read his mind, and they put a plus. Is that right, Chance? Oh, look at Ved. Nice work, man. That looks good. What a great model. Okay, loves, when you are all done, let's see your work. Ooh, I see work. Let's look at Brooklyn's. Share. Oh, yeah, I shared it. Look at that, Brooklyn. Nice work. Oh, you did everything. You drew your picture of the problem. You showed it in a 10 frame. And guess what? 4 granola bars and 6 cheese sticks. That is enough to make a full 10. And you did your equation. 4 plus 6 equals 10. Wonderful. Let's look at someone else. Who else can we show off? Whoa, look at Walter. Ooh, Walter's in the middle of working, so he's almost finished. But look at the 2 colors. Oops, can't see it. Okay, there it is. Yes, nice work, Walter. Ooh, who else is finished? Almo, let's look at Almo's. Okay, guys, check this out. 2 different colors to represent. Look at Larissa. Oh, nice work, my love. What a great model. So we can draw a picture of the problem. 4 granola bars, 6 cheese sticks. Put them in the 10 frame. 4 granola bars, 6 cheese sticks. Boy, this is getting hard to say. And solve a problem with the equation. I love it. You'll notice that this problem asked you to show it 1, 2, 3 different ways. Wow. 3 different ways to show the same problem. Modeled it with dots, modeled it with a 10 frame, and then wrote an equation. Dudes, 3 different ways you can show it. I love this. All right. If you're not finished, oh, look at that. Prisha, looks good. We have to stop and move on. But I see some excellent work. Wow, Siddharth, Prisha, oh my goodness, these are all so good. Who is this? Aditya? Wow. Yalini, ooh, that looks wonderful. Blake, wow. London, nice work. But we're moving on. There's, ooh, look at Larissa, that's awesome. Melody, I love it. I'm looking at my other screen. I can see you over there. All right, guys, stop what you're doing because there's more cookies to come. That's right. Erase your brain. Now, we have a new problem. Oh, don't just scribble. Wait till I tell you. So here is what you're going to do with this problem. Wait a minute. Remember what I said. Sometimes we need to read the question a couple of times to understand what to do. I don't know what to do. Let's read it. Leah baked 10 cookies and Liam ate 6 of the cookies. How many cookies are left in the jar? Let me see. Francis, can you unmute and tell me, what is this red thing in the middle of my page? What is that red thing called?
X.
You're right. You read my mind. What do you think I want you to do, Francis, when I have an X on my screen?
Miss?
What should I do with those cookies? Say it. If Liam is going to eat them, what do you think I want you to do with that red X on the cookies?
To put the red X at some of the
Yes.
cookies.
Yes, I agree. Beautiful, brilliant. And Blake, thank you, Francis. How many cookies do you think I'm going to cross out? Let me read the problem again, and then you tell me. Liam, where are you?
6.
6. Liam said 6. Blake, do you agree?
Yes.
Yay! All right, so you guys can go ahead and get your little red pens and cross out, subtract. Oh, that's what this is. There's a little minus sign down there. Again, it's reading our minds. We know that when something goes away, like in your belly,
It's 4.
we're taking away, it's subtracting, and you're right. 10 minus 6 equals 4 left. Yalini?
Yeah, now it's just 4 cookies.
That's right. So good. Look at all these X's. Can I show you Jaden's? Well, no, he's still working. Let me see. Who's done? Who's done? Who's done? Ooh, let's look at London's. London, did you cross out 6 cookies? Let me see. Ooh, Blake's in progress. Here's chances. Let's look at chances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He crossed out 6 cookies because Liam ate 6 of them. Liam. It's a lot of cookies. All right. I love it. And then you showed it another way by yes, Larissa, by writing the equation to match the problem. First I had 10, and then Liam, the cookie monster, came and ate 6 of them. And now I crossed them out, and there's only 4 left. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. Let me see those hands. Yes, I see the hands. Aditya, what you want to tell me?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I did it correct. I'm done too. See?
Say it again one more time.
I'm done too. See?
Let me see. Oh, you want me to see it? Okay, hold on. I'm looking. I see Walter, London, Larissa, Christopher, Jaden. I see it. I'm gonna show it. Okay, Aditya, I'm gonna show yours, and then we're gonna move on. There's more fun to come. Wonderful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look how hungry Liam was. Beautiful, guys. Okay, you guys just did something different. You didn't subtract. You didn't add, you subtracted. We're getting close to the end, and we are about to have a contest. Do you want to be in outer space? Let's be in outer space.
Ooh, outer space.
So what this is you are going to select your player, and we are going to do a time to climb. I'm going to give you, I think it's 5 questions, and let's see who climbs the mountain first, the space mountain. And what we are going to practice is exactly what we just learned today. Do I add? Do I subtract? What strategy works best? How can I make the model match my equation? Which equation works?
Miss?
Who said? Yalini?
Yeah. So I don't know how to go inside.
Okay. If you can't play the game this time, don't worry about it. We're going to see how many players we can get, but it should come up on your screen, and you select like a little player and say start.
Yeah, so I clicked everything, but it didn't come.
Okay. Don't worry about it today. You can always just call out your answer. I'm totally fine with that, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right, so we are going to get started in 30 seconds. We are almost at the end of our lesson today. What were we supposed to learn today? Oh yeah, using models. Models and objects to represent and solve an equation, a word problem. Beautiful. We are going to be the best word problem solvers on the planet. That means that I will be able to come up with any word problem and you guys will be able to solve it using the best strategy. I want you to use that word today. Turn to, I don't know, your mom, your dad, your dog, and say the word strategy. Go ahead. Yes. So strategy is a way to solve a problem. That's right. There are lots of different strategies. We learned a few today. Do we draw a model? Do we use a tens frame? Do we use our fingers? Do we just know it? Lots of different ways to solve. Okay, let's get ready to start. Let's do it. Okay, first problem. I will read it. Which equation matches the picture? So look at that model and choose the equation underneath that looks like it would match it. How many red? How many yellow? And it's okay if you can't, if you're not in the game, you can just tell me what you think the equation would be. Ooh, look at that. Awesome. Ooh, they're going up. Beautiful. If you said
Yellows and 4 reds.
yes, 4 plus 6 equals 10. All right, Ada caught 5 fish. Ved caught 2 more. How many fish did they catch?
7.
Yay! Good work. You guys are amazing. So more, give me more. That means adding. Okay, we're almost there. We're gonna go and see what our scores are and move on. I can't wait to see the scores at the end. I know you're all trying. Whoa, Siddharth. Johnny, you're almost tied. Okay, here comes the next question. Mrs. Cruz baked 10 cookies. Miss Wood came and ate 9 of them. How many are left?
1.
Yes! Which equation matches that? Just tell me the equation. You can also think about what model you would use to show it. Okay, let's look. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, Johnny at 2,049 points. Whoa. I don't know, I can't keep up with you. Okay, here comes the next one. The chicken laid 6 eggs. How many more do I need to make 10? I have 6. Yes! Excellent. And you know what I might use? I might use a tens frame. First put in 6 eggs, dots, and see how many more I need. Okay, 7 seconds left. Who is it the lead? Let's see. Oh, wow, Johnny and Jaden and Siddharth, awesome. Keep trying, guys. Okay, we're almost done. What is your favorite subject, math or science?
Science.
Okay, there's no wrong answer. Pick anyone you like.
Math.
All right. Me too.
Science.
I like math on Wednesday and science on Thursday. All righty, guys, that is amazing. Can you see your points right here? I'll scroll down so you can see them all. Whoa, look at all those points. I'm so impressed. If you were having a hard time playing, don't worry. We'll do more of these. I love timed climbs. Okay, let's move on. This is our final thoughts before we open it up for any discussions or questions. How comfortable, this is a poll, And this is, I want you to tell me the truth. How comfortable do you feel adding or subtracting, drawing models, and writing equations? Okay, here are the answers. I got this. Yes, I can do it with my eyes closed. Go for it, go for it, go, go, go. Or I need more practice. It's okay, but I need more practice. Or help, I don't know what I'm doing. So please be honest, okay? If you felt like you struggled a little bit on some of the questions, maybe you would put, I need more practice. If you were hiding under the bed, you might want to put help. If you were like, whoa, I've got every answer, right? I got this. And this tells me if I need to help you a little more, if I need to go over a lesson, if I need to send some good work to work on. Wow, you guys are awesome. Okay, a couple people waiting for their answer, but we are going to finish. And I see a lot of people who are saying, I got this. This is easy. Great. Because our next steps are going to be more strategies and understanding a little bit more about unknowns. Okay, so if you know the numbers to add or subtract, great. What if you don't? So that's something else we need to work on. All righty, guys, we are finished with our Nearpod. So I'm going to look at your cute faces. Hi. And I'm going to see if there's anybody that has any questions. Let's see. Yes, I love when you raise your hand.